Hi, my name is Mike Gelinas. This segment, we're going over a 3-person 35 alley raise or parallel raise. They're coming into this area, coned off, and that is depicting our alley. As this 3-person ladder enters the area, the commands are loud, and they still need to look at the overhead and the terrain as they come in. He's moving forward, he's checking the overhead. When getting into this area here, consideration must be taken into the climbing angle away from the building, and also placing the ladder on the ground in reference to his target area.
Prepare, place ladder on the ground. Place ladder on the ground.
So with the upcoming flip, we always go strong to weak. So into consideration early will allow us to flip this ladder right where the climbing angle needs to be.
Prepare, flip ladder, strong to weak. Flip the ladder.
Same thing holds true. If it really needs to be moved 2-3 feet because of we screwed up, we do it now. If we're good, he makes the call. Tip people get in position to make the ladder vertical.
Prepare to make ladder vertical. Make the ladder vertical.
Hand over hand on the beam, just like we did as we get into the vertical position. Two verticals. Now, because we came in parallel to the building in this alley raise, we have to do a 90-degree pivot. The way we do that are the two tip people come out side to side. The butt person stays in his position.
Prepare pivot ladder on this beam.
Okay, the butt person just made the command to pivot the ladder. We're gonna have to do a 90-degree pivot so that the fly is out and in the right position for climbing. The butt that he hit is the one that is gonna stay on the ground. So this tip person puts his foot on that butt spur and holds it fast. He's gonna move with the ladder in that direction. This tip person, because this beam is going up in the air, he's gonna be looking up and he's gonna move with the ladder. The biggest thing is that we've gotta make sure that the fly is out.
Pivot ladder on the beam.
Slightly up on that beam over here. Slight movements, the fly is out. Once we get in the right position, the two tip people immediately go back to the vertical position and say that it's vertical.
Prepare pivot ladder on this beam.
Now the butt person chose the beam to make sure that that's the beam that's going to stay on the ground. So this tip person foots that butt spur with his left foot, allowing him to move forward when this ladder is pivoted. Otherwise, if it was the other foot, he would move backwards and put himself off balance. The tip person on the other side, because that tip is going, or that butt spur is going slightly off the ground, he is looking up and moving with the ladder. Together with the butt person with both hands on the beam, they will pivot this ladder 90 degrees.
Pivot the ladder on the beam.
Once the pivot is complete, both tip people get back into the vertical position and restate that this ladder is vertical.
Ladder is vertical.
Allowing the butt person to continue with the rest of the throw.
Prepare to raise the fly. Raising the fly.
Now, one thing we're going to point out here, if you notice, is firefighter's hand grip. Sometimes when you're going hand over hand like this, raising or lowering, the hands tend to slip through, especially in the wintertime. But by putting a half bite on this halyard, it allows a better grip and is legal. What we don't want to see you do is wrap hands into the halyard. Back into the vertical position.